Welcome back to LearnWire. I've got a new tool to go over today. This just hit Appsumo, and it's called Quickblog, and you can embed your SEO blog. You can actually change what you're typically using on WordPress, right, is their content management system. But you can actually use Quickblogs, which is going to be easier to manage and faster. There are some annoyances with using WordPress. I'm actually running into that lately when I'm copying and pasting from my AI article writers, pasting into the theme that I'm using, which I really like my theme because it's fast, but it doesn't always copy over the H1s, H2s, H3s, and then I end up having to spend a lot of time formatting in WordPress, so that can be annoying. Quickblogs will help solve that. You can actually manage all your content inside of Quickblogs. And then there's some really cool standout things that Quickblogs can do for you. For example, if you're on a platform like lead pages or something like that, where you are using it to capture leads, but they don't have a blog management or a content management system, but you want to put a blog on that domain, you can actually embed a blog on those sites like lead pages and such. There's plenty of other examples, but that's the one that comes to mind. So some really cool stuff. I'll be doing some testing right in front of you, or we'll actually go and see if we can install this on one of my test websites on WordPress. And if there's time, we'll go and do a test in lead pages. And then I'll just basically show you the tool and kind of what it is about. And after all that, then we can decide if this is a tool that we can use in our business, right? Before we do that, let's go see who won the course on how to create YouTube videos fast using AI software. I've been giving this away for the last month. I'm going to copy the link. It's ending here at the end of January, so that's coming up pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and put this link in here, and we're going to fetch. I'm going to turn off that and push continue. It's going to load the comments, and we're going to pick a winner. And so we have Ricardo Silva. Ricardo Silva, you are the winner, and I don't recognize that, so I don't believe you've won before. So Ricardo Silva, you are today's lucky winner of the YouTube course. It's a 1-hour course that will just take you from A to Z on how to get started with a faceless YouTube channel using only artificial intelligence. Super, super cool stuff. So congrats on that. So let's go and jump in real fast. All right, so we're back over here to Quickblog. Let me just, one more thing, I guess, housekeeping. If you want to win the course for free, then all you have to do is make sure that you like this video that you're watching right now, subscribe to the channel, and then make sure that you leave a comment on this video. Tune in to the next video, which will probably be on Monday, a couple days from now, on January 24th. Tune into that video and you will get to see if you won or not. I'm only doing this for about 10 more days. Alrighty. So let's begin. So Quickblog, embedded SEO blog. The lifetime deal starts at $59. There's already 25 reviews, 5-star, 5 tacos. You can go through here and shuffle through all the things that it does. You can read through here. Now they do have a ton of code stacking on this deal because this has to do with how many domains they're going to allow you to have on a different plan. The basic one for $59, I believe, gives you 3. It gives you 3 accounts. Yes, 3 blog domains, unlimited blog posts, unlimited scheduled post. So I'll just say right here, you actually get, wow, you can actually integrate Pixabay, Pexels, Unsplash, all that. Really cool. But this tool does a lot of crazy stuff. I won't be able to share all of it in this video because we don't want it to get too long. But you can actually import blog posts from Google Sheets. I'd love to test that at some point. And then you can also if you're already on WordPress, but you want to use this, you can do a couple different things. You can install this, and it only takes a little bit of code, and you don't have to be a developer or anything to do it. You put that on your website, and then you log into Quickblogs in order to manage your website and your blog instead of using WordPress. You can also integrate it fully onto Quickblogs, and you can actually export all of your posts on a current WordPress site if you don't want to even use the WordPress site at all anymore. So there's so much that you can do. And then you can also, on any site, let's just go over here real quick. So any site like Lead Pages right here, where you're really just building capture pages, right? You can actually get this to where you'll have a lead capture page, and then you can have a link up here that says blog, just like this right here. And then people can click on it, and it's actually going to be a full-blown blog on this site. So really, really cool. Haven't seen this before. So excited about that. I'm going to come over here and just kind of look at what their standard pricing is on their site. If you don't get the lifetime deal, obviously for you guys watching my stuff, my channel, you're going to be informed of a lifetime deal opportunity, which is way better than if someone's finding these companies are advertising all over the place, Facebook and social media and organic traffic. So there are a ton of people coming to this site and they're buying this stuff. And they have to pay the regular price. They have to pay this everyday price, but you guys don't have to do that. You guys can go in here and get, 3 domains for $59, never have to pay again. Super cool. Now they host everything on their site. So everything is hosted on this site, Quickblogs, right? So there, you don't have to worry about security. You don't have to worry about updates, going in, logging into, all your WordPress sites and updates. They're going to update everything automatically for you. And you're going to be able to just a full management system. And this is going to work well for people that do have a lot of domains or blogs that they're managing. You can come through here and you can actually stack 4 codes. So if you stack 4 codes, what is that? It's going to be like $300 or $400. You're going to get 90 blog accounts. You could manage 90 blog accounts, right? And actually, the sky's the limit. You can actually have multiple Appsumo accounts and go in here and stack even another 4 if you needed. If you needed 180 blogs, then you could go in there and actually use 2 accounts, or maybe just sign up and then message them and say, hey, I want to buy an additional 4 codes, and I'm sure they'd be happy to do that. So anyway, we're going to go back in here. There's an interactive demo. I'll go and show you kind of what it looks like when you have it installed on your website, and then we'll go in and we'll actually try to install this on our website as well. So you have this SEO score. Now this is cool for basic SEO. I will say that, I've done some reviews like similar content. I haven't done a review on Surfer SEO, but I can already tell you it's a flagship product, that it's going to be tied or be the best out there for optimization. There's only a couple other ones that come to mind. Phrase is one of them, and perhaps outranking. I'll be doing an outranking update for you guys soon as well, so stay tuned for that. But so yeah, there's tools out there that really do massive deep dives into content. They go and analyze all the top pages that are ranking for a keyword, and then they'll go out there and they'll do semantic keywords for you, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to have in your content in order for it to compete in the top 10. They'll also tell you how many words you need. This tool is not going to do that for you. But what I am seeing is that it will be easy for you to do your normal content creation workflow, right? And then let's say you're inside of Surfer SEO or something, and you're optimizing your content. You're going to be able to copy and paste that into Quickblogs very easily. And so you're probably still going to want to use those, but for those of you that are getting started, this will get you a good start, a good SEO score, but it's definitely not as robust as Phrase or Surfer SEO. Just wanted to make that, point that out. So we're going to keep going through here. You can do teams and sub accounts. They have a way that if you buy 2 codes or more, and then you go out and leave a couple reviews, you can actually get the white label area for free. So just read through the Appsumo, what the founder says on Appsumo, and then you'll be able to see that. So there's Shopify integration. I'm interested in if you can integrate this onto the Shopify store. For sure, you're able to take your Shopify store and integrate it into Quickblogs, so you can actually build blog posts and then add products to the sidebar and things like that very quickly. But I want to see if you can do the reverse as well. So that's something I'm not going to be able to get into that in the video, but it is cool that they have already thought of Shopify and how they can integrate with that. Super cool stuff. And then if you want to change the layout, you literally just push a button and toggle. So it's really, really, really cool stuff. They have a lot of really great reviews. So you can go check all that out. We're going to go jump, and here's what the demo looks like. So this is what it would look like inside of the post. You can assign authors inside of here. So that's cool. You just say who wrote it, and you select the author. You can put the categories. You can manage categories over here. I think in settings, category settings, you just go over there and manage settings, manage categories. Sorry. And that's where you manage your authors. So everything is very, let me see here. They also have these pop-ups and tutorials the first time that you log in. So this is what it's going to look like. It's just going to tell you what all the buttons do, which is cool. And then we're going to go back over here to blog posts. Okay. So then you can come through here and there's all these different blog posts. If we want to look at one, it's going to tell you if the blog post is live, what the SEO score is inside this tool, right? You may not even need to use if you're using Surfer SEO or Phrase, you're not going to really use this anyways, right? So that might be relevant to you, might not. But then you have your categories and the date it was published and so forth. There's more settings. You can come over here and you can actually edit the post. You can delete the post. You can view the post, and you can duplicate the post. If you have a similar type post and you just want to duplicate it, change the title, change a couple things, paste your article in there, boom, push, but then you can do that, right? So super cool. So I'm going to click on this. This is what it looks like, right? And then you would just select your categories right here. You can find related posts right here. You can go draft mode, scheduled, live. You can publish, button, text. If there's a button in here, enable commenting, or you can not enable it, right? So very easy just to click buttons, turn them stuff on and off. And then right here, this is where you would go and change your title out right here. And then this is the content in here, right? So you could actually come in here and this is where you would do, you would just paste your article in here. They have a full-blown editor in here, all the different H1s. You're just going to be able to paste in here, and it's going to be easier. It's more like the classic editor in WordPress. That is just, I've been having trouble, on one of my main websites. Tried to install a plugin lately that will allow me to do the classic editor. That doesn't work. It's, the plugin hasn't been updated in 6 months, and when you have a custom theme, it's really hard to just copy and paste into the WordPress editor. So it's going to be a lot easier in Quickblog from what I'm seeing. This is where you're going to assign your URL slug, right? So like in this case, you probably wouldn't want to say 2022. You'd probably just want to say how to optimize your website for Google search. And then right here, you could actually update this every year and just have that as the title. So the H1 tag could be could be changed every year, but you wouldn't have to, all the links you're having going right here, it's not going to be a shareable post. In 2023, this will no longer be valid. So that's just a little SEO tip that I've learned recently. Yeah, so then you're going to put your SEO primary keyword in right here. And then if you want to go for a secondary one right there, that's great. Your post, SEO post title, SEO meta description, and then it's going to rank, it's going to rate it automatically. And then here's all the different ways that it has green, orange, red, and gray, and tells you where you're at. So it's just some basic, there's a lot of tools out there that you can install on WordPress that do this exact same thing. So this isn't something that's like rewriting or writing new technology or something like that, right? So that's not what separates this. It's really the blog management system that's really going to be the big thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to go and log in and see if we can get some code and go in and install this real quick. All right, so we're officially logged into Quickblog, and they do a really nice job of taking you through a tutorial process on just where to go on each page for the first time, right? So under settings, they even have a tutorial that pops up, and you can watch the video. It'll show you how to integrate your blog with Quickblogs, which is cool. I'm going to say got it. We're just going to keep going through. You're good to go. Okay, so a couple different things. We're going to go over here to authors, and we'll click on add author, and then you can add an image in right there if you wanted to. And we're just going to say Jason Jones is going to be this guy. You can add their bio, add an image, but we'll just say Jason Jones for now and save author. He'll be saved in the authors section, which is super cool. I'm just going to take a note right here. Okay. I've been a WordPress user for 10 to 15 years now. And it is just a nightmare managing people in WordPress, managing authors. The fact that this is one of their buttons up here, and there's only a couple things you do up here. You manage your authors, boom, and they're in there. And this will actually be an author that'll show up for any of the blogs that you have in here. I just think that that's impressive to have something that is sounds like it should be so simple to manage in WordPress and other sites, but it's not, right? And you guys know what I'm talking about. And so right here, you can literally just add a pen author or add an actual author, and it makes no difference. You can just add them all, and there's just a button, you push a button, and then it's done. So I really like that. That is very impressive. I really like that. So we're going to keep going through here. That's where we'll add blog posts. We're not going to do that yet because we need to integrate this. Has a UK. We probably need to go in and switch this. Oh no, I guess that's English. Okay. I was wrong on that. And well, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's like a UK symbol, but it's English. So that makes total sense. You guys can laugh at me. So anyways, here we are at the settings section, right? And we're going to go into integration settings. Not sure. Let's go to blog settings. So here's where we would install this on our blog, layout settings, share this button, import blog. So we're not going to import the blog, but we're just going to go, it's kind of interesting right here. I would think that we would like title the blog somewhere. But anyways, what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this first section right here. So we have that copied. I'm going to go into this site right here. We're going to go and see if we can install this on this site here. So we're in the back end over here. And if I can remember how they did this, we're going to come through here, and they didn't title it. So I'm not really sure if I need to actually add a title right here that says page or not, but we're going to come in here and we're just going to say add block. And then right here, we're going to say HTML. So custom HTML. We have our block there. We're going to paste it. We're going to go back in real fast. All right, we're going to go back into Quickblogs, and then there's another little snippet of code right here. We're going to copy that as well. Come back over here and just paste it right next to it. And then we're going to, I believe we're just going to go say publish. I'm going to publish that real fast. Okay, so here's what it looks like after you install. Not much to look at yet, but we're going to copy this. We have one more thing we need to do inside of Quickblogs. We'll go over to the layout settings, and right here you can actually put in here, and what was this? Testo source, and then we can put the blog URL in right here, and we can change the other settings right here. Max number of posts to show 10 and so forth, and then you just push save changes, and it's going to save that for us. And then we can come back over, and I don't have any content at all, so nothing's going to really show up right here. But let's go do a test post real fast. And the one that I can think of to come up with a really fast article to put in here, I'm going to go in here to text AI real fast. All right, so I'm going to put that in, and we're just going to copy and paste, and then we're going to say create outline real fast, create text. Okay, so we've got it writing for us, a quick article. So we got this article that Text just wrote for us, and so I'm going to go ahead and we can save this. I'm going to grab this text here. We're going to copy that. And right here is where it's important. We're going to go back into Quickblog, right? And this is where you're going to manage your entire website. You're going to manage from the Quickblog interface. So we're going to come over to just add post. And I'm going to go ahead and paste this in right here. And it kept the formatting, which is cool. Now, I'm not sure what this one is. I'm going to make it an H2. You can come through here, and all these just make them H2s. Not sure if they actually get spit out as H2s or not, but we're going to go ahead and just go through real fast and just make them H2s. So I'll make that whole line an H2. We want to put our title in. We've got our title is right here. We're going to copy that, paste. So you can see it's easier to do this inside of this platform. I think this is cleaner than WordPress. Absolutely. That's what's the most impressive about this. So custom styling, there are different, wow, there's a lot of different things you can do in here. I'm not going to fool with that right now, but there is some custom styling we can do. The URL slug will stay the same, and all this right here, those two right there will be if you're going to use the SEO guide. I guess I may as well put that in real quick. So primary keyword, benefits of using testosterone for building muscle. Let's just put that in like that, and it's going to automatically start. So like we're at a 35% right here. If I go in and let's just say right here, if I put that in one more time. Okay. And then we're going to select an image, and right here, let's see what we can do. So you can upload an image from URL, media library, media search, images or videos, sources. We can go to pixels, and we can just say build muscle, SEO alt tag. So we can say testosterone and search. It's going to go out there. Okay, that didn't work on pixels. We'll go over here to Pixabay, and here's build muscle right here. Okay, so we can come through this one. This will work. Add media. Okay, so it was acting a little funny, and I couldn't get the image to actually upload. So from media search, you can see how nice this would work here, but for whatever reason, there's something weird going on with this SEO alt tag and trying to push the ad right here. I'm left clicking and the add media button is not working. I can't even push the close button from here as well. So this is definitely a hiccup, a bug that they have, and I would just report this to them. I could actually come over here, and I think that this might be an AI, but you can talk to a human by clicking right over here, and I would just tell them, send a screenshot and just let them know what's going on. But let's see if we can upload an image. I went over and already got one real fast from right there. It's going to upload the image and image build muscle, and we're going to say add media. So now we have the image in there. So I really like how clean this is. The more I use it, the more I am really liking this. Like if I could use just this right here to post my, there isn't really anything else fancy that I do inside of WordPress where I would need this, right? So this is so far really cool. All you do is go in here, select your author. There's Jason Jones. We didn't add categories. We would add categories and the related posts. We'd have to get some posts on our website to see if this actually works, right? We can go draft, scheduled. You can come in here and spend a day and schedule a bunch of content. That would be really cool. We're going to go with live on this one. And let's go a button text. Let's just, the defaults read more, so we'll leave it there. We'll leave the commenting and sharing on. And let's just see if there's anything else we want to do inside of here. I'm going to go ahead and say save post. And that's super fast. It posted quickly as well. And then come down here. So yeah, we're at 35%. Let's see if we can do one more thing to see if we can increase this a little bit. So the meta description, let's go through and grab this and just kind of put in here, learn how benefits of, we're just going to leave it at that for now. So you can see we put the meta description in there and it went to 47%, 35 to 47%. So there you go, but we're still in the red. We need to get to orange or green would be ideal, right? So you can use this to get just to make sure that you're at least optimized for search engines. But if you want to do a really deep dive into the content and make sure it's going to rank, then you're going to want to use some other tools, which I know most of you probably use. So we'll push save. We'll save on that. And then what I'm going to do, let's go and let's do one more. I'm going to add one more post real fast. I'll pause the video so we can kind of look what it's going to look like on the website. Okay, perfect. So I used Texta to come up with another article. It's all in here. Very easy. You just select your author. Right here, you're able to select categories. I went ahead and added in this category. In the related posts, you just left click in here and they'll start showing up, the recent ones, right? So super, super cool on that. We're just going to push live and everything looks good. And we will just come in here, push save post. Now I want to go back over to the site and just see if this stuff automatically refreshes. And there you go. So we'll obviously have to go in right here. And what you would do on this page over here is you could get rid of this sidebar on the right side inside of WordPress. You would just get rid of the sidebar. So then these would be next to each other. But you can see it's formatted really well. I like the way it's formatted. You have different categories up here, testo source. and so forth. Now, you can also make this into, so it's on testosource.com, but then we have, this is actually the site. We can get this and link this back to the home page. So then this is going to be the home page, if that makes sense. Let's see what it looks like when we push read more. So yeah, this is just, we're going to go in and see if we can fix the layout inside of Quickblogs. But I like this back to blog next. And this powered by is because I'm on a free trial version. But if you purchase the premium, then the logo and branding is going to go away. Okay. The category is automatically put in a button over here. You can change the color of the button as well. I'm not seeing where the enable comments and things like that. That might be a feature of the premium as well. But anyway, so we're going to go back in. And when we're inside of here, we can go to the settings area, I believe, blog settings. And under blog settings, I think that we can go to layout settings. And let's see if this is where we can, nope, button settings, share this settings property. Let's see right here. Should be a place where we can actually move that over. Okay, so, okay, I thought it might be a theme setting, but then under layout settings, there's actually two sections. You have to click on the additional settings. Number of blog post columns, we have 1. We have it set to 1. So if we click it to 2 and save changes and then come back and check this out, there's the 2 right there. So that's really cool. We could put 3 on there, right? And then you can just have this really look super slick. And there's different settings, right? So then one more thing I'm going to do is to see if we can get this to be the home page. So I'm going to copy this real fast and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see if this works over here. I'm going to just go over here and let's just say, well, I'm just going to type in, get rid of that back spot. We're on the Testo source and there you go. So that's how you make it your home page. Obviously the theme I had connected earlier actually I think looked better. So I'm going to go and switch it back to that real fast. Just go to themes. I put Astra in, which is one of the best free themes you can possibly have. But I have this other one over here. I'm just going to say activate and refresh. And I like, I think that just looks cleaner. I really like that. So you'll have to do a little bit of cleanup, but once you get this going, you could make your sidebar a little bit skinnier. You can widen this a little bit. There'll be some settings, but then you can get this to looking really, really good, right? To where your blog can fully operate and function inside of Quickblogs. So that is it for this review. It's something I'm going to have to ponder if this is something I want and want to use in my business. I think this is going to be really, really good. I wasn't able to do this in this tutorial or review, but I think that this tool is going to be very much suited for if you want to have a blog. Let's just go to one of my pages real fast. So I have this site I launched a product on, right? plrgrid.com. But this is using a funnel builder type software. You guys aren't going to know it's an HBA funnel builder software. If you go to my main page, if you go to the front page of LearnWire and you click up here, best landing page funnel builder tool, you'll learn more about it. But this is the tool that I use and it works really, really well. It's only $25 a month. But in any case, it's a funnel builder tool. It's not a blog. You can't have a blog on it, right? And so what you would be able to do on this is have a menu option. And then I can put up here a little link that says blog. Someone could click on this, push blog, and then it would take them to a page like this, right? And so it allows you to use lead pages or ClickFunnels or anything like that and install a blog on those sites that you, without using this tool, you wouldn't be able to have a blog on it. So that's the biggest benefit. And I think that that's going to be the #1 use for this tool. As far as replacing this with WordPress, you'll have to decide. I think you'll have to do some testing, like right here. This is a good test site. And maybe I'd go and put, 20 articles on it and just kind of really see what it's going to look like. As you can see, it was very fast putting these up on the site and just see what it looks like and how it feels. I will say that I really like how you're able to come in here and just easily add blog posts, like super, super easy. Just push add blog post. add your image. This is super fast. It's a much more faster and cleaner than using the back end of WordPress. So I'm not going to give a strong recommendation of buying it, but I'm also not going to say not to. You have to decide if this is right for your business, right? If this is going to make managing all your sites easier, then I would say this is going to be a great tool to get. If this is going to, if you want to install a blog on ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or any of your funnel type of tools, then absolutely Quickblog is going to be the tool for you. As a full-blown WordPress replacement or anything like that, I'm not necessarily going to say that it's going to do that. But as you can see, it has 25 reviews, 5 tacos, so people are liking this. It is getting good reviews. So that's it for this review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so you have a chance to win my 1-hour course for free that sells for $59. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.